Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know where the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Yeah. Super duper.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy. That is good
It is
news.
the 13th day of February, 2026. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday the 13th on the Power Trip Morning Show. Hi, my name is Chris Hockey, and here we are. We're going to play the initials game. I'm leaving a little early today, but the guys, obviously, everybody else is here. Paris is going to come in, and Marnes will be here, and a cast of thousands to play the initials game and so much more. So let's get her started. Here's some comedy. Some comedy from Doug Millard about Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow on the Power Trip. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
Valentine's Day. Anybody? Anybody love Valentine's Day? Who here hates Valentine's Day? Yes! Yes! These are my people! Woo! Yes! I hate that. If Cupid were here, I'd rip off his wings and punch him in the diaper. Let's go. Yeah. Let me tell you why I hate Valentine's Day. Because a few years ago, on Valentine's night, I thought I would have a nice romantic evening in with a lady. But little did I know that that same night, her ex-boyfriend thought he would try to win her heart back. And being the sweet, romantic guy that he is, he thought the best way to do this would be to get all coked up and then jump through a window and try to murder me. Don't woo that. I know you fellas are thinking, like, why didn't I think of it? I know. There's always next year. Because you know what? It works. They're still together. It's great. Don't feel sorry for me, though, because, you know, I got a cash settlement out of the deal. And I'll tell you this right now. Getting stabbed actually pays better than comedy. So...
The 13th, Feb 13, 2026, Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zach Halverson. And there is the gentleman, John Kriesel. Good morning. Hi. Good morning.
What it is, ho. What it is, ho. What's up?
Friday the 13th today, Valentine's Day tomorrow, Feb 15th on Sunday. Jeez, what an unbelievable weekend.
I should watch some Friday the 13th tonight.
You love it.
Part 6 especially, when he gets...
What happens in the 6th one?
That's where they dig him up.
That's not Jason versus Freddy?
Oh, that one's great, This one's called Jason Lives. It's where Tommy is back from the insane asylum, brings his buddy to the greatest opening scene in horror cinema.
We watch it like once a month.
Gang.
At a minimum.
Yeah, at a minimum.
So then they dig him up to just... Tommy needs to verify that he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, and he wants to see that thing.
He used to work on the
dock, right?
He did.
Okay.
And then before he got mixed up with Jason.
Oh.
And then he wants to re-kill him just to make sure. So he dumps gasoline on him. Goes to light a match. Of course, it starts raining and lightning at the time. He takes a metal rod from the fence, stabs Jason a bunch of times, cussing at him, then walks away. Lightning strikes the rod.
Oh,
Jason's eyes open.
It's on.
And shortly after that, Jason gets up, punches through Tommy's friend's heart.
Bitchin'.
It is the best. Then he goes, puts his mask on.
They Frankenstein him. They should
to the heart.
It is. Find it on YouTube. Otherwise, Paramount Plus, obviously. Just that opening scene is the freaking greatest.
Yeah.
It's outstanding.
Diamond Heart.
Yeah, it's so good, yeah.
Hey, guys.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a beautiful day.
Sounds like fun to me.
Is it going to be in the high 40s today?
It felt like it was 70s yesterday.
Yeah, it was beautiful yesterday, yeah.
Man. Yeah, great day.
We might have, we might be on the other end of it. The long-term one, it's going to get chilly again, but I think we're obviously done with the below zero stuff, and we could get some more snow, but the sooner we melt this, the sooner spring will be here.
And then the sooner we can get back to football season.
Golf first.
That too, yeah. Yeah, good point.
We should slow time down, not speed it up.
I would love to slow time down.
With my 13-month-old, yeah.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You think it's warm here? There's a guy that just finished the cross-country skiing 10-kilometer in Italy, tank-topped it the whole way.
Good.
Must be warm there. If you look down into the town, it looks like there's not a lot of snow on the ground, but up in the mountain there is. But
is he nipping out?
Yeah.
I don't think he cared, no.
No?
No. I wasn't looking at that area, but I don't think he cared either way. Tank-top the whole way.
I was, and I didn't see a lot of nipping.
Oh, good.
You were looking.
Nice.
Well, you got to make sure.
Hot rods.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. Amazing
I'm talking
hot
about, man.
rods.
Well, you're watching cross-country skiing, you have a chance.
Yeah, man. You never know.
They all collapse.
If you want to come over here and sit between us, you can go cross-country skiing.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
The Norwegians just dominate this sport.
Well, yeah. That's how they get places, right?
Yep. There's no public transportation. They have to ski everywhere.
Wow.
They get to the finish line, they collapse like they died.
Yeah, they really
Sniper
do.
got him out of the air.
I think that was one of the first times I thought this might have been a mistake joining the military was when we had to do one of my first drills. Even before I had been to basic training, we had to like cross-country ski with our gear, and weapons and everything. I was like, this sucks. I don't ever want to fight in a winter war.
Did you ever do that Norex thing?
I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Does that
Like
mean?
with the trees and
It's
stuff.
an exchange between the Norwegian military and the Minnesota National Guard. So we'll send people over. They send people over.
Remember when I went to Norway?
Sure.
Yeah. And geez Louise, man. Beautiful country, but then you get up to where they do the training and stuff, and they're building these like snow hut things into the mountain.
Igloos.
Yeah.
Not even
Snowmen.
I don't know what they
Snow
call
angels?
huts. I think they might. Hut might be the word, but man,
You stay warm in them, though.
Did you cut open any animals and lay inside them to sleep?
we weren't that.
I thought you were doing a
desperate.
Tauntaun impression there
That's
for
what
a
I'm saying.
second.
Yeah, I don't know.
We weren't to that point yet. We would have, though, if we had to.
Oh, yeah.
There weren't a lot of animals up there, though.
Yeah, whatever you got to do to stay alive, man. It's part of your training.
Beautiful people.
Thanks, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah. Look at this. Just nothing but Norwegians on the podium.
Hell
Here
yeah.
comes another Norwegian. Jeez.
How about well, I saw the second duel. Chase Elliott won the second duel yesterday. I didn't see who won the first one.
My guy, Joey.
See? Ooh.
So
There you
Who
go.
is him, Liebs?
yes, but
Yeah.
that's man. And there was they do one of the few races in the year where they actually have too many people who want to race and only so many spots. And some guy, Anthony Alfredo, worked his ass off with some very
Great
limited
pasta.
equipment.
Yeah,
great pasta too. Made the race, had like a interview where he's crying because he's so. I mean, it was a big deal.
Rosie.
And then, like an hour later, they inspected his car, and I guess there was a loose hose or something. And
If Anthony Alfredo was on The Sopranos, that series would have been canceled.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Nobody
If
would have
they-
believed that.
That could have been his nickname.
Maybe, right?
Tony would, yeah, it could have been. Tony would have broken the fourth wall and just looked at the camera like,
But instead,
what are
we've
we
got
doing?
Big P word.
Yeah.
Greatest nickname of all time.
Polly Walnut's the best character in the whole
Oh,
show.
you loved
100%.
Polly Walnuts.
I love Polly Walnuts.
I like big P word.
I just love that he does this all the time.
Always.
Yeah, he always.
Always.
It's always business. Yeah.
Always.
His logic is great, too, when he's explaining how the world works.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like when Dad was doing it.
Yeah. That show's so good.
Yeah. That's a good show, man.
one American.
No, nobody even close.
Not even in the top
4 out of the
10.
top 5 Norwegian. Some random French guys in
The
there.
Frenchman.
Why even
Frenchman.
try?
Yeah, why even do it?
Oh, look at this one. King Claybo. That's his name. If you name
All he
your
does is
child
win.
King,
Did he win the
Yeah.
Heisman Trophy?
you
he did.
expect greatness.
Well played.
You can't name your child King and have that end up on unemployment.
I think
Or
that's his
other-
nickname. I think it's his nickname. Pretty sure it's his nickname because it's JH.
Oh,
Oh.
So King, but King's a cool nickname if you're that dominant. But if it is his real name, and I don't think it is, but if it is, that would be badass.
Oh, you have to be dominant at everything.
Or maybe he's the actual king of Norway. Who knows?
John Hunter Klæbo.
See, maybe he won so much.
Good. Yeah, that's boring.
No, I'm just kidding. It's like Johannes Hasflot.
It also sounds like a serial killer.
Hosflot? The O with the line through it. How is that pronounced?
How about the guy from, sorry, I got a text last night, and Sarah Jane said, I went to high school with that guy. That Rich Ruin, the 54-year-old?
Yeah, broke the record.
Yeah, she went to high school with him.
He was born in Brooklyn Park. I guess he lives in
White Bear now.
White Bear Lake, a shout out, which I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Little stolen valor, but we'll take it.
54 years old, graduated in 89, and is on the Olympic team. It's never too late.
How about that?
Broke the record.
It's probably too late.
And I don't know if you guys watched that curling match at all, but it's kind of weird or rare because we were getting smoked. That's why he got in there. But afterwards, it was kind of awesome because he got in as a sub. Afterwards, they were explaining if he didn't get in a game, he would not have been officially an Olympian.
Oh.
So you got to get in. You just can't be the alternate on the team. You have to get in or you're not technically an Olympian. So the fact that we were getting smoked and the game was over and the U.S. team was like, look, this might be our only chance to get him in a game, so let's get him in the game. Pretty
That's
cool.
so cool, man. Good.
Yeah, that should just be our thing from now on. We should just get like the oldest, put a baby in there as a sub next time. Have the youngest Olympian ever.
$5 footlong?
Yeah. We'll have
cold
Chloe
cut
out
combo.
there.
Yeah.
Chloe will say thanks for choosed me.
Yeah. You choose
And then
to be on the
Louis will
team.
just point at everything.
Did you see I reposted it on Twitter or on X, the video from like the 1970s curling?
Yeah, and they're all smoking.
Smoking lung darts.
Oh,
so
really?
good.
Yeah.
Sweeping like Tim at deer camp, getting the dirt out of the entryway. Just like,
yeah.
Like literally a cigarette hanging from his mouth as he's letting go
He's
of the rock.
business,
That's
man.
the best,
and
man.
then,
God, we'd have won a gold if he'd been smoking this year.
And then someone had, in the comments, someone pointed out that there's a documentary on the Canadian curling team from back then. And one of the guys in the documentary had said that when they decided to get serious, they said no more than 2 beers the night before.
That's so good.
How did that end up? Because back in the 70s, obviously all the sports looked different than they do today because of training and whatnot. But you still had the hardcore, the cross-country skiing and all that, where you have to be at top physical condition.
Yeah.
The one guy in this video, it looks like the U.S. scores a point. He celebrates, falls down on his back, but doesn't drop his cigarette. No. He puts it back in his mouth
priorities.
when he gets back up. Yeah.
And the mutton chops are just elite.
He respects the ice.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
He doesn't want to put a cigarette burn on the ice.
He doesn't want to,
Everybody that watches curling for the first time asks this question, but now that we've still kind of watched this for the last 8 years, right, since the 18 gold medal squad, and at least kind of known what's going on, barely, but kind of, I still watch those games and I cannot believe that one of them hasn't accidentally kicked stones or tripped over stones when they're sweeping like maniacs.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of stones down in the end or whatever it's called. And they somehow just tap dance around it. They know exactly where the stones are at all times. Not one of them has ever bumped it. Now, I say ever. I'm sure curlers would say, that actually happens once in a while. But I've never seen it in Olympic play. Isn't that nuts? How do they miss it every time?
How about this?
Fascinating.
Like, the other day when we were watching the team speed skating and they were doing the thing in the circle and then coming out, how does nobody ever get their faces cut by a falling? I'm sure they do, like you said, but I've just never seen it at the Olympics. That's the only time I ever watched that sport. It's super cool looking, but those are blades on the bottom of your feet, and obviously you're not wearing all the hockey equipment, all that stuff. Crazy.
The speed skating blades look aggressive.
They do, man. They're 15 feet long.
Yeah. Katanas.
You could lop someone's head off with those things.
Yeah, you could do a lot of damage.
That'd be a hell of a story, wouldn't it? Jason would use one of those.
Oh, yeah.
You just hear.
Friday the 13th, the Olympics.
Yeah.
And he's cutting people's head off.
He'd win every event.
I'd be the only one standing up in the stadium just, get him, Jason! My man!
Your Friday the 13th sound effects sound an awful lot like when Sauce does play-by-play for alpine skiing.
Woo, woo, woo.
Whoa! Remember that means somebody fell.
Yeah.
Whoa!
God, this looks pretty.
I know. Definitely makes me want to go to Italy.
We're going to most likely going to Switzerland for my wife's 40th this August.
Sweet.
I hope the plane has seat back entertainment.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Finally made a preposterous. I say ridiculous stuff all the time. Finally made the tournament.
You do.
Anyway,
Raw dogging it.
we realized only it's like a 3.5 hour train ride to Milan, and we've got the train pass. We're going to get so. I want to go now. I've seen it. Seeing it in August would just be.
Yeah, it's stunning. Man.
I hear the place I'm going today, the city is called Valcourt or something like this by Montreal. Apparently it looks like that, like it's like they made a Disney village come to life just outside of Montreal. I'm looking, I'll be there in a few hours. I can't wait.
You'll be posting pictures, obviously,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Have you been to Montreal?
No.
I don't know anybody except for hockey players that have been to Montreal.
Oh, Ryan Donaldson.
Banff is awesome.
Yeah.
You should talk to Donaldson. He can point you at the right places.
That's a good point. He can.
Yeah.
I think I might have like a water finder myself. You know what I mean?
I think you'll know where you're going.
Right.
First segment brought to you by our friends at Builders and Remodelers. Thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers.
All right, so Marnie in a little bit, Parrish in a little bit. Initials at 8:15 with $109,500 up for grabs, potentially, with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Initials jackpot. We'll talk movies with Mr. Z at like 6:20. Lots to get to between now and 9 on the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Chris is over there.
Hi.
What's new? Any big things coming up with you soon? Besides,
Nope. Just keeping it real. Busy with work. Wife is traveling a bunch the next couple weeks. So we got to talk about perhaps some different days that I'll be in. But
or Chloe can come on in and do the morning show.
She would.
Let's just be honest.
She would love it. That precious little thing.
She's great.
She is great.
She really is. Your wife's kicking butt for me, by the way.
Awesome,
Thank
good.
You for that. She is. She's great.
She's very, very good at what she does.
She is. Look at you.
Look at you.
What are you gonna do with that football season, though?
I know.
It sucks.
It does suck, but we're turning towards golf. Starting to schedule some indoor golf, and then it'll be here before we know it.
Ludicrous, right?
Is Luda coming to town?
No, he's playing the NBA All-Star game this weekend. I was just reading the headline.
Love Luda.
I didn't. I thought. I hate to say this. I thought he had passed.
Is he playing musically, or is he in the celebrity game?
I think it could be
the headline.
A little bit of both.
He's the headline performer for the NBA All-Star weekend.
Is he really?
Let me do this for a second. I swear I haven't looked. Let's find the rosters for the quote celebrity game.
Yeah.
And let's see as a group the percentage of these people that we know.
Good idea.
How do I find
I took for granted
lineup?
when it said headline performer that he was actually performing. Maybe you're right.
Maybe it's both.
Maybe
it might
he's
be both.
The big name for the All-Star game.
Yeah.
He's got 1 million hits.
Which you're watching.
He's got a lot. I thought that he was. I thought he passed. What'd you say?
You'll watch the celebrity game, right?
I'm actually flying. I'm not going to Montreal.
Oh.
No.
You're going to LA.
I'm going to LA for the NBA All-Star weekend.
Wow.
I'm such a huge fan.
Okay, here it is. The Ruffles. Oh yeah, Ruffles NBA All-Star game.
Hell yeah.
That sounds awesome.
You a Ruffles guy?
Sure. I just like chips in general.
What flavor is your?
Just original.
You're not like sour cream and
when
cheddar?
I go with Lay's, I like sour cream and onion.
Okay.
Which is ridiculous because I don't like sour cream and I don't like onion.
That's
I
fair.
did bring my bag in.
Okay.
Or barbecue sauce.
I did get my fresh.
You brought your bag?
I got my fresh Lay's bag.
Player rosters for the 2026 Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game will include Keegan-Michael Key.
Yep.
All right. I know who that is.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Badshaw.
No idea.
No idea. Zacko?
Is it?
Badshaw?
Yep.
No.
Mustard.
Oh.
By the way,
my least favorite condiment.
multi-platinum producer, Mustard.
They had to put that before it, knowing that our age group doesn't. You don't know? Do you know Mustard?
No.
Zacko?
No.
What if it's just like an animated character that comes out, or like a what do you call him? Mascot. It's a mascot. It's Honey Mustard.
Glorilla.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Wait, like the band?
Feel Good Inc.
Right. By the way, Gorillas, did you see that? They're going to be on SNL with the baby goose, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin.
That's right. Okay.
All right, I know who that is.
Yep.
Lin Sanity. Something called Taylor Frankie Paul.
Nope.
It's not another one of the Paul brothers, is it?
This says, ABC's The Bachelorette
There's
and
too
Hulu's
many
The
of them.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Don't know who that is.
Which one? What's the name?
Taylor Frankie Paul.
Yeah.
Don't know who that is.
My wife would know that.
Nicholas Van
Isn't that lady in jail?
Steenberge? What the hell? What kind of name is that? That's a Love Island USA standout.
Oh, no.
Van Steenberge.
That's who our celebrities are these
Yep.
days. That's
Wait,
true,
who was
though. I
the-
guess
who was
true.
the
It's all
Mormon
reality
It is,
shows.
it's true,
so-
you're right.
Who was the Mormon lady?
Taylor Frankie
This
Paul.
is Utah?
My wife watches that show, so the Mormon wives, they're all quite fetching.
Here's a handful we know. Sham Charania,
Yeah.
NBA insider. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Know him? Yep, I know his work.
Yeah. Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Cafu.
Nope.
Who?
Brazilian soccer legend and two-time FIFA World Cup champion Cafu.
Oh, well, I'm sure that's a big deal in the world.
Sure.
That,
I
right?
have no idea.
Cody Jones. Creator and co-founder of Dude Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
He'll be there.
You
Okay.
probably recognize the face.
Okay.
Jenna Bandy.
Who?
Social media creator and basketball personality Jenna Bandy.
Good. I don't know.
Adrian Nunez.
Who?
I know that name. How do I know that name?
I don't know. Singer, songwriter, and viral hitmaker.
Okay, that must
Don't
be
know who that is.
I'm such a TikTok guy.
Taco Fall.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Well, that's what you had like in your junior year. It's awesome.
I love tacos.
Matt Ishbia.
Oh, yeah.
He's available?
Aladocious?
That is Phoenix Suns chairman and governor Matt Ishbia. And who doesn't want to see Charlotte Hornets co-chairman and governor Rick Schnall?
Oh.
Who?
Ricky Schnall?
Really?
If you're going to get somebody from the Charlotte Hornets, go with the big guy.
Or the
The
mascot?
Lord?
Then
Or grandmama?
Rome Flynn.
Who?
I'm telling you.
Don't
we
know who
could've-
that is.
We could have put together a better, with the KFAN staff.
For sure.
Celebrity list.
100%.
Honestly, if the NBA had just slipped in tackle Terry Tuma, no one would have
No,
noticed.
We
nobody.
couldn't get him.
Iconic outdoorsman tackle Terry Tuma.
Right.
They'd be like, oh, he's an icon.
Heroic
Sex symbol.
herpes warrior.
Heroes holes for herpes or whatever it was.
Prominent on Twitter.
Simu Liu, is that how you say it? The guy from the Marvel movies. He was in the Shang-Chi movie. Is it Simu
yeah.
Lee or
I don't
Simu
know.
Liu? Andre DeGrasse, I don't know who that is.
He's
He's a sprinter, I guess.
Scientist.
Yeah, that's you beat me. I couldn't remember what's.
Dylan Wang, Chinese actor and singer.
El
and then,
Chapo?
And then Jason White Chocolate Williams. White Chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
okay. The coaches are Giannis and his brothers,
Oh my God.
and then Mookie Betts. And world-renowned NBA shooting coach, Lethal Shooter.
That had to have been one of the.
Wow.
Somebody
I do
change.
feel.
I mean,
That had to have been one of the N1 guys.
I
right?
feel like I should be sitting by the fire in my wheelchair, waiting for my grandkids to come over with their kids right now. That's how old I feel.
Yeah.
I should be sitting by the fire in my wheelchair, and Chloe will come up and say that I choose this.
Yeah. And here, Dad, meet Lethal Shooter.
Yeah. Do you want me to push you into the fire? I'll wheel you in.
Yeah. You chose that.
You choose this.
God,
Okay.
That's a terrible
the world has
lineup.
moved on without me.
Obviously, football is my favorite sport. The Pro Bowl festivities, they make somewhat fun, but I'm not going out of my way to watch it. But it's mostly a miss. This is a complete miss. Does this excite anybody?
no.
Not at all. And by
That's tonight.
Shouldn't basketball be the best of the All-Star games? Because there's like, well, no, maybe baseball, but it's like the least likely you'll get injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's in Los Angeles, is it not?
Yes.
And they're just playing basketball. And look, people love playing basketball.
Yeah, these should be A-list
Absolutely.
celebrities. This should
Yeah.
be monster
Will
celebrities
Ferrell.
playing basketball, for sure.
Dusty Mon.
Dusty Mon, of
Yeah,
course.
Adam Sandler. Everybody
Yeah.
we hear do these
Yeah,
pickup
good point.
basketball.
Sandler
videos,
plays
man.
ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Terry on roller
Terry.
skates.
Now that I would watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, it shouldn't be reality stars. It should be
No.
actual A-listers.
What they're
It's the
trying to
NBA.
do is clearly get, because of some of these names, I would not be surprised if my wife watches some of this celebrity game. I will not. But That must be what they're trying to do. I don't know. It makes no sense.
I'm going to watch for Charlotte's chairman and co-owner Rick Schnall.
Yeah,
What's the worldwide shooting coach's name again?
Lethal Shooter.
Yeah, he's one of the coaches. He's world-renowned NBA shooting coach, Lethal Shooter.
Yeah, is that his real name, do you think?
Shooter.
Because that would be
Look it up. See what his real name is.
Real ironic.
I thought it was Lee Harvey Oswald's nickname, yeah.
His real name is... Where is it? I just had... Chris Matthews.
Oh, hardball.
Oh, my God. No, he's a shooting coach.
Yeah.
He's gone from baseball to basketball.
Yeah.
I would never have known. Oh, well, there you go. That happens.
So that's tonight.
That happens.
Go see it.
That's tonight, and then 4 guys you've probably never heard of try to dunk tomorrow night. And none of them are Mac McClung.
We've never heard of him.
BS.
Yeah.
Lethal McSlammer is in tomorrow's game.
Yeah, you've Googled that.
Legal McSlammer, that's Tim's nickname.
Nice appearance by Tim yesterday during the NASCAR betting.
It's good to see his face.
He video bombed our stream on KFAN.com/watch. There he was.
He was in the office with me yesterday, so I said, come over and say hi.
He's A+.
And then he hung out with Paul at his appearance last night.
201 Tavern in Anoka. Great spot.
I was coming out there, too. I was headed that way, and I got there too late.
Yeah.
Tim's a man of the people. He likes to get out and see the world, you know.
He does.
It's always good to see him.
Does he live out that way? Is that why he was out there?
Nope. We work up there.
Of course, I do that. Yeah.
Is he, are there any slot machines to dry hump up there?
No.
Oh, so he was pretty bored.
No.
Lots of things
we
hump up
talked
there,
about
though.
it, though.
Yeah. He's going to Wisconsin this weekend, so he'll find
one.
some
Oh,
spots. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good for them. All right, Front Page Sports is next. Lots to talk about, a lot of Olympic news. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Welcome back. Yeah, you just said it's going to be real warm today, and I was just reading. Next week looks very interesting. There could be a system that brings a snowstorm in the middle of the week.
Yeah. And if it was any colder, it probably could have been like catastrophic. But
yeah.
Wow.
Heard a lot of it might be just rain.
Yeah.
Good.
So
let's get some snow.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, a little bit. Come on, a little bit. Hey, what do you, and I'm sure the answer is very easy, but what do you think the agent is in NyQuil that knocks you on your A word to the point that you can barely say your name?
Methamphetamine, I believe.
It does feel like that, doesn't it? Took a half a dose, and I felt like I was on another planet.
It's the best drug.
It is the best drug.
NyQuil's the best. Free advertising.
Can they focus it in and, maybe take it down just a notch and use it as a sleep aid so that you can actually wake up the next day and be a part of the world?
I feel like
microdose NyQuil.
Yeah, I did NyQuil last night. I felt like I was at the tail end of this little cold, and I was extra congested last night. I wanted to make sure I was good for... I'm a 7-hour max guy. That's it. 7 hours of sleep, and I'm good. I went to bed at 7 p.m. last night. And so whatever's in that, honest to God...
I know.
I was in a coma.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I thought I was going to wake up at Walter Reed.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
What year is it?
Yeah.
Where am I?
I'm telling you, I know.
It happened again?
Yeah.
That's
not again. That's a hell of a Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
They need to just take it down a couple notches, make a little bit of like you say, a microdose NyQuil, and I think that'd be about perfect. Because a full dose might put me out for a week.
You need a diet NyQuil.
Yeah, NyQuil Light.
That's it. That's what I need.
I feel too relaxed. I almost shouldn't have came in because I don't want to risk
face
it.
for sure. Speaking of diet NyQuil, yesterday, Zach, on social media across KFAN platforms, there was a video of you trying to do the Diet Coke challenge.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
What was it? About 8 options, right? A blind taste test.
Oh, got it.
There was an Arby's in there, a Burger King, McDonald's, a Diet Coke can, a Diet Coke bottle. There was a Diet Pepsi in there that you immediately almost threw up.
Horrible.
There was one from, I think, the Coke Freestyle over here at the theater or something. Either way. Yeah. So it was how many could you get right without being able to see the Diet Coke? You were shockingly good. Like, knowing the difference between Burger King and Arby's is insane.
Insane.
I got to think you're kicking yourself for missing McDonald's, though, right? Like, that seems almost impossible that you missed the McDonald's
I tried it after, like, seeing it and, like, having it. It was a rare bad
flat?
batch. It was a very flat.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah, so
gross.
I'm not kicking myself too hard because even if, that would have been one where I would have been like, oh, this sucks, and maybe not even drank it. So,
you were damn good though.
That was kind of insane how you were like, at first with the Burger King Arby's bit, when you drank the Burger King, you're like, oh, that's Arby's. Then you drank the Arby's one next, you're like, oh, wait a minute. This might be Arby's. That means the other, that might be Burger King. Like, you've solved the puzzle. That's, awesome, impressive, and depressing all in the same sentence, right?
And shout out Burger King for acknowledging their mistake because they went freestyle nationwide and have now gone back to their old ways, and that was
It's never too late.
There were multiple congressional hearings to make sure they went back.
Thank God.
Never too late.
If you haven't seen this, go on Instagram and check it out. I was proud of you. And obviously we know you're a Diet Coke guy, but it's the same product. So that's extra difficult to notice the difference, and not just notice the difference, but know where it's from.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
It's worth watching just when he hits the Diet Pepsi.
Oh, yeah.
What is
He's
that?
like, that's terrible. He's pointing at it.
He immediately knows it sucks. You were not a big fan.
I literally almost threw it up.
Yeah, I saw.
It was not good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's some button bar stuff that people have been.
Yep, the gagging thing at the end for sure. Yep.
Tommy saved that.
Also, your video reminded me how much I hate ASMR because your microphone of like every sip and gulp, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I
that
realized
makes it tough. I hate that stuff.
I realized going through it that I needed to really get a good
Sure, feel it, taste it.
Yeah, get it down.
on it.
I initially first started to sip on it. I'm like, this is not enough information.
Gargle.
I really need to. I pretty much did.
Yeah.
You just pour it on your face?
Get it deep in there. Swallow it.
Yeah,
All right.
swish it around a little bit in there.
You're on the phone over there.
Well done by Kara, who put that whole thing together. And
Yeah.
She's the best. I don't know why she never asked me to be involved in her videos. She asked everybody else. Why did she ask me?
Intimidated, probably.
Oh, okay, yeah, that happens. All right, let's do front page sports.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. What an organic transition. You can get 3 for $6.50 when it comes to 20-ounce Coke products, whether it's Coca-Cola, Diet Coke. Mix and match any flavors of Coca-Cola products you want. Sprite or whatnot. Get whatever you want. 3 for $6.50 for a limited time with our friends at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to our gal Leslie. A couple days ago, we were like, we're hungry. Somebody should stop and get donuts at Holiday. And then she brought donuts.
Yeah.
Leslie's the best. That was super cool. All right, let's start with U.S. men's hockey. 5-1 over Latvia. The U.S. men had 2 goals wiped away by replay review in the first period. One with an offsides, one with a goalie interference. Sounds like the goalie one was a little questionable, but
I thought it was fairly questionable.
Yeah.
In international hockey, it's different. Like if you are anywhere in that blue paint, you make any contact, they
don't like it.
It's
Lame.
Yeah, lame.
Brock Nelson scored twice. 4 players had 2 assists apiece. The U.S. plays Denmark Saturday at 2:10.
4
Hell
players
yeah.
would be a great name for a band.
Yeah.
Especially a band that only did the opening set.
Or the Fluffers.
Oh, even better.
Yep.
Yeah, they should be before the 4 players.
Or the band has 5 guys playing in it.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's like, who's this 5th dude?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just the guy that dances like in the Mighty Mighty Bosstones.
Yeah.
and then the
guy still has to
headliner's
be
got to
around.
be Train, right?
Oh, dear God. I'm going to leave after the opener then. I love the 4 players, but
Is the record label for this group the Work Conferences?
Hawk stand for train.
U.S. women's hockey takes on Italy at 2:10. That is a quarterfinal. Italy's 2-2. The U.S. women 4-0 with our friend Taylor Heisey, and 20-1 so far total goal scores.
Jeez.
Between the 4 games combined, 20 for the U.S., 1 for the other 4 teams. So good luck, Italy. You're going to get smoked.
What time is it?
We'll after
Live?
2.
Okay.
Sweet.
2.
Right after password.
2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, who's playing today?
I don't know. I was asked, but I have to babysit.
Everybody
Oh, now you just.
everybody in town was asked. I don't think they've even.
I wasn't.
I wasn't.
Wow.
Well, talk to Tenna.
Well, it's too late now. Now I have plans.
What do you have planned?
He has no plans.
What's that supposed to mean? Why can't I have plans?
Maybe you're
It's a
going
Friday.
skiing.
It's a Friday. Why can't I have plans?
Wouldn't matter. What are you going to do?
I'm busy.
What, you writing a book?
Maybe.
No, I was asking if he's writing a book.
Is
about
somebody
your day.
barking in the hallway?
You wish.
Yeah, Tommy's out there.
Man, he got unleashed once he left here.
What the heck happened?
You see the
to him?
guy that
The guy who-
screenshot all the pictures of him? He's
Yeah, I did.
staring at Parrish's crotch.
Yeah, and he put his mouth right by the screen. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, something happened between the time he left here yesterday and the time he got to that Lifetime Fitness parking lot.
I think his coffee kicked in.
Maybe.
Or he some of the residue off the dash of his car.
Yeah, he got a hit of it. Yeah, he was jonesing.
So, Nick Castellanos, is that how you say his last name?
Sounds about right.
Castellanos?
Yeah.
The Phillies released him. I've seen his name in print 1,000 times, but I don't watch enough baseball to know how to say it. I think that's how you say it, or close.
Castellanos.
So they were unable to trade him, so they just released him. He was in the final year of a 5-year, $100 million contract. So they still owe him $20 million. Do you guys follow this story yesterday?
No.
You're going to like this one, Crease. So last year he gets benched for what the team at the time said, quote, was an inappropriate comment. Well, Thursday, he posted a handwritten note on social media basically saying, hey, I want to get this story out in front of, like, here's my side of the story. Here's what happened. Before you hear it from somebody else, just hear it from me. He admitted he was benched last season, not for an inappropriate comment, but for bringing beer into the dugout during a game. He said, here's what's funny, though. He said teammates took the beer away before he drank, and he's like, what are you doing, buddy? But the team was so pissed, like, that he had meat sauce. Like, he got benched during the game. He said, whatever. Then I'm just bringing beer into the dugout. So he turned 34 in March. He can basically sign with anybody now for dirt cheap because he's still getting $20 million from the Phillies. But didn't even get to drink the beer, and he gone.
Devastating. So the game has changed too much.
Yeah.
So here's what I have to ask you guys. As guys, none of us are giant baseball fans here, right?
No.
I was.
Yeah, me too. Used to be.
I would say let's throw some beer in the dugout and see what happens.
Thanks, buddy boy.
Like, let's spice it
Drink
up
it
a little
up.
bit. Like,
Absolutely.
maybe he's just ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
Like,
how dare he bring one of the biggest sponsors of baseball into the dugout?
Right, correct.
Right?
Yeah. Did he have to pay $15 for him?
Well, what about a couple of guys having 4, 5, 6, and they're rounding second base and just trip over themselves? Like, it might be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Don't need to get greased.
Yeah, just have
a beer
a couple.
or two
Yeah.
with your buddies.
Especially, like, let's say you're a guy that gets, pinch hit for in the 7th. You got nothing to do the last 3 innings. Throw a couple back. You're already doing seeds and chew and
Drink it up.
have a couple of beers. Have some fun. You don't have to wait to the locker room.
The sport that takes
Clubhouse.
itself way too serious would help sort of reverse that
Well,
theory, I think.
I think that was a huge thing
And
with
do
one
that.
of the Red Sox teams that won the World Series. That whatever came back down 0-3 or whatever to the Yankees, they were a big drinking team. And I think a few of the guys left after drinking and gotten a little into some trouble, so they put the kibosh on.
Well,
them.
yeah, be an adult.
But
don't
yeah.
get in trouble. Don't
How about this?
get hammered and drive home. But
This team called the Portland Pickles tweeted at Nick and said, hey, we have an open roster spot for you. Unlimited pickles, and you can drink on the field, because that's what they do for their bid. That's brilliant.
That is great.
Yeah.
Are there any rumors with the Twins connected to this dude or not? Now that they could probably pay him very little?
honestly, don't know. I
Bring him. We'll give you a green belt. Let's
mentally
go.
boycotted the Twins. They're honestly not even worth talking about or thinking about.
Johnny Bean's poem didn't get you all riled up?
He's not wrong.
No, but think about this. So this Yahoo story flat out says he is now a free agent, and it's unlikely teams would need to pay any more than the league minimum, $780,000. You could get a quote $20 million a year player for $780. That's the Twins playbook.
That's right in the wheelhouse.
How do we not get this guy on the team? What does he play? Outfielder? Do we need an outfielder? I mean, we have Buxton.
Yeah, I mean, they can always.
Where does he play?
Yeah.
He dropped
left, center, right?
I think he.
No idea.
I think he sits at the
He's
bar.
right field.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, of course
it
they
looks
can
like
use him.
17 home runs last year, 17 home runs, 250 batting average.
For the league minimum?
72 RBIs.
Pick him up.
Yeah, pick him up.
The league minimum and a six-pack.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, a couple of Zimas. He's here.
Tickets to the Budweiser deck. He's good.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys Tuesday.
Oh, you're out of here now?
I'm out of here now. Yeah.
All right, there he goes.
My plane leaves at 10.
All right, so Chris is running off to the airport. Marnie should be here shortly. Paris should be here shortly.
Safe travels, Chris. Love you.
Thank you, buddy. Love you too, man. See you later.
Mr. Z is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show, Friday, Feb 13th. It is Friday the 13th. That's why Creaso's in a great mood. He can't wait to watch Jason.
Did you guys ever play the Friday the 13th Nintendo game?
Awful.
I don't think
you played the other one though, right?
Yeah.
You said it was fun as hell, right?
Super fun. I just wasn't any good at it. But yeah, they'll randomly pick one person as Jason, and then the rest are the camp counselors. And the one time I felt like I was starting to get decent at the game, I was selected as Jason. I was like, I'm gonna just slaughter.
Yeah.
They absolutely whooped the hell out of me. They just ganged up, no problem. It was
no fun.
No fun.
You wanted to be Jason.
I did.
Yeah.
Let the man be Jason.
I wasn't ready for
Parrish.
the moment.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mark
How are we doing? Is that sorry, I didn't have it. Is that the Death by Daylight or whatever that is video game?
The game?
No, it was.
What was the name of it?
It was Friday the 13th.
Oh. Yeah, my son's got a Dead by Daylight or Death by Daylight, and you can be all kinds of different characters. You can be Ghostface from Scary Movie, Jason, and a whole bunch of other different guys. Creepy, and they kill.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. This was
kids love it.
Sort of a crowdfunding bit. They did a good job. The graphics were great, and I think ultimately at the end you needed to fill up the gas tank of the vehicle and escape the camp because, of course, the vehicle's on empty.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, on air prediction. Anybody else hear that whistle? There we go. What was that? Zach found
That's the phone.
Oh, that's the phone line? Is it really that bad even before I even pull him up? That's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I doubt the listeners can hear it, but we can hear it.
Don't complain, Zach.
No, we're good. Mr. Z. What's up, Mr. Z?
Hey, guys. Not much. Up and at 'em.
Let's talk some films here. Wuthering Heights is supposed to be a huge deal, right? Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi. The kids love Jacob Elordi. Mixed reviews, but what's the vibe on Wuthering Heights?
Well, Wuthering Heights, they're pushing kind of as a Valentine's Day movie, the greatest love story ever told. Which, here's the thing about Wuthering Heights. It's a movie that I maybe wouldn't go to just personally, just on my own, because it's, I prefer the, sillier movies, but, I'm really glad I saw it. It was really interesting. It's really beautifully shot, but it's weird as a love story. I guess I didn't know Wuthering Heights was a story about, it isn't just your standard, two people fall in love and you have a happy ending. It's more of two people fall in love and then one of them feels rejected and gets really angry and becomes a lot of this love/mean thing for each other. But with that all being said, I thought, I'm glad I saw it, and it sticks with me. I think there's a lot of movies that you see, and then a month later you can't remember a thing about it because it just wasn't not necessarily bad, but just forgettable or boring. And this is not either of those. So yeah, it's going to do pretty well. It's rated R with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi.
A movie whose title is terrible, but the movie looks really good, and it's right in my wheelhouse. Crime 101. You got Chris Hemsworth. Mark Ruffalo plays another detective, just like he did in Zodiac, just like he did in Task. Who cares? He's great at that role, right? Being the detective guy. Barry Keoghan, but it's like a string of jewel heists, right?
Yeah. Halle Berry, who I haven't seen for a while. Timeless, beautiful as ever. But yeah, it is. It's a heist movie with where Hemsworth ends up kind of deciding to team up with Halle Berry's character, and Ruffalo as the cop, and it's not going to stand out as one of the great movies of all time, but it's absolutely perfectly passable as a fun movie to go see in that, and it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's good.
Sauce, your hands up.
Mr. Z, what's our first big blockbuster of this year?
Well, we have coming up.
Is it
I don't
Mario?
know. Well, the big one in about a month and a half is Super Mario Galaxy.
Can't wait.
Is going to be a monster film. But before that, we have. I'm trying to remember Michael. I'm trying to remember the street name on Michael. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen that. We talked about that once before, that trailer for the Michael movie. But everyone thinks that's going to be a huge movie. If you haven't seen the trailer, watch it. And then Hoppers is going to be a big kids movie in March. But Super Mario Galaxy will be the next, $250 million movie.
A movie I had never heard of until this morning. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is I love Sam Rockwell. Apparently, he's the star of a Gore Verbinski movie called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Rockwell's the best, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the hell is this movie?
Yeah.
What is it about?
Well, I'm glad you brought it up, because I do get to see that movie. There's certain movies that I don't have time to, and depending on how wide of a release it is. And so some of the smaller pictures don't come into my wheelhouse. So I'm obviously very familiar with it, and it's going to be limited. It appeals to I don't want to say an art house crowd, but it's a little more of a different weird movie. And so it's not playing in as many theaters as Goat and Wuthering Heights, and then Crime 101 a little less big, and then the Gore Verbinski film was playing a little smaller. So I can't give you a recommendation one way or another, but I know it is from people who have seen it. I know it is weird and unusual and fun. So
And Goat is supposed to do well. The animated movie about basketball, a goat playing basketball.
Yeah, Goat is it's going to do well because kids' movies, they stopped making good kids' movies, or even bad kids' movies for that matter. And so anytime anyone, look what happens to Zootopia 2, which is a perfectly fine kids' movie or animated movie, and it became the highest grossing animated movie of all time because studios aren't super bright sometimes. And so for the last 8 weeks, if you want to take your kids to a movie, you've had to go to Zootopia 2. Mm-hmm. And so Goat, more limited because it's more like space. It feels a lot like Space Jam with a kind of a cool animation, but a bunch of animals playing against each other in Roarball, and yeah, it's fun. But if you don't like sports movies, if you have kids who hate sports movies, well, then you're sort of out of luck on that.
That movie we talked about a week or two ago, Send Help, still 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. That Rachel McAdams movie where she gets stuck on an island with
that
the boss.
Was great.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi, I love that film. And then we also talked about Iron Lung at the time. I don't know if you've been watching that at all. Remember we kind of was saying, this is a big deal. And if you notice, it did a ton of money. And the fact that no Hollywood connection at all, just a guy who wrote, produced, directed, and distributed his own movie to that number is crazy. I'm really happy about that.
Anything else we need to keep an eye on in the next week or two, or is that about it?
Yeah, pretty quiet. We have Scream 6 or 7 coming at the end of the month, and that's I love horror movies, and so I can't wait. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And then Hoppers after that, and I can't wait to talk about Hoppers. So,
right on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Z. Appreciate it, man.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, Mr. Z. Have you guys seen the trailer for Psycho Killer? Sauce, you're going to want to look that up.
Okay.
It's
song.
How do you spell psycho?
How do you think you spell it?
P.
Good start.
Y.
No. It's I think it's what did I see? It's like the writer of 7. I don't think it's not the director because that would be Fincher, right? So it's got to be the writer. Anyway, it looks like a crazy serial killer kind of a film.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, Andrew Kevin Walker is the screenwriter, and I believe he was attached to 7 back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Looks terrifying.
Yeah. No, thank you.
What do you mean, no thank you? That's your kind of movie.
It's not real.
No, I know, but
You would watch the documentary?
I would, yeah.
And which those are real.
Yeah, no. Fake stuff freaks me out.
That's
real stuff
strange.
is whatever.
What
You can
about
move on.
boobs?
I love boobs.
Fake boobs or real boobs? Both. I don't discriminate.
I just like boobs.
Couple of hot takes over there.
Thank you.
We'll do what really matters after this. Mark Parrish is here. Marnie in like 30 plus minutes. Initials at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
The Fan.
KFAN welcomes some great shows to Grand Casino Arena this year, including Dave Chappelle, on February 26th and Lionel Richie on June 24th. Tickets are on sale now. Get the complete details on our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
All right, welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Mark Parrish is here. John Creasel is here. We're going to do What Really Matters, brought to you by my friends at OVO LASIK and Lens. Get your vision checked and get LASIK. Find out your options at OVOI.com. Thanks, OVO LASIK and Lens. Those guys are the best. Big fans. Big fans. Right over here. Right over here. You could walk there.
Beautiful building.
Yeah, you could walk.
I could even walk there.
All right, let's go around the old world of sports, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. What do I lead with? Who cares? Let's just start then. Minnesotan Jessie Diggins, we watched this yesterday, won bronze in the women's 10K cross country, battling a rib injury, 34 years old. I think she's claiming she's done after this, I think. Somebody double check that if that's the correct answer. 4 career Olympic medals, I should say, not golds, for Jessie Diggins. She got a gold, a silver, and now a couple of bronze. Lives in Massachusetts, trains in Vermont, according to Wikipedia, but grew up in Afton, graduated from Stillwater in 2010, so she's one of us.
Go ponies.
Shout out to one of the greats, Jessie Diggins. Got a bronze. What really matters, though, is this.
Here's some video game facts for you. A Game Boy survived a bombing during the Gulf War.
It climbed into a refrigerator.
Yep. It's currently on display at the Nintendo World Store in New York.
So say that again. During the Gulf War, it survived a bomb?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It survived a bombing during the Gulf War. And it still functions to this day.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Although it's not shocking, those things were heavy, powerful.
But they were just a game changer.
Should have lined my Humvee with those things. I'd be just
What percentage of your Game Boy minutes were spent on Tetris?
99%.
Probably 75. The Mario game was fun.
Mario was fun, but I bet mine was at least 50-ish% was Tetris.
There was a Final Fantasy or Dragon Warrior game that I played a lot. And that obviously is a dragged out type game.
Yep.
But I played Tetris a ton. So, But I'd say 25%.
The Gopher women, all they do is win. They win their 7th consecutive game. They win 84-67 over Nebraska. That game was here. They are now 10-4 in the Big Ten, 19-6 overall. We mentioned it a day or two ago, but in both the AP and coaches poll, they were ranked 26th, right? They were the highest in the others receiving votes category. I know a couple of people were a little surprised they didn't sneak into the top 25 rankings, but man, all they do is continue to win. So this is going to be an NCAA tournament team. This is good. We got one.
Absolutely.
Let's do something here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So shout out to the Gopher women. What really matters, though, is this.
What is, as of 2024, what is the most selling video game of all time with over 300 million copies?
Wii Sports.
No, not according to this story.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Nope.
300 million. It's got to be just a single one, not a series. Because I would say Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Is it a Pokemon-related game?
No.
If you give us the system, does it tip it off?
I don't know the system it's for. I think it's like
so that
PC?
I mean, I think it's for everything.
Diablo?
I've never played it.
SimCity?
You bring it up a lot.
SimCity?
I bring it up a lot?
Yeah.
Skyrim?
No.
I bring it up a lot.
Roblox?
No.
Minecraft.
Okay, yeah, sure.
With over 300 million copies sold as of
Yeah.
2024. Now, I haven't fact-checked this, but that's what this says on this thing I Googled.
Lit?
I've bought it twice.
Well, there you go.
I've never played it.
Kids play it all the time and have forever.
Yeah, my kiddo went through a Minecraft phase. Now she's on Roblox.
Didn't you say the movie was not good?
No.
Did your kiddo not even like it?
She thought it was okay at best. I thought it was a gigantic waste of time. And I like a lot of people in that movie. Like Jack Black's the GOAT, right? He's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that guy, but that was a pretty boring movie. Flashy and colorful and things that kids like, but Chloe might like it because she's 6. Like Harper's a preteen here. She's 12. Like, so what was that, about a year ago? She's starting to get to the point where, like, what's even going on here? Yeah. So, she's starting to get the critical eye. Wonder where she gets that from.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
So, yeah, I think she was like, that was kind of boring. Like, yeah,
my kids loved it.
The movie?
Yeah, they loved it. And going in there, we had the kids were going crazy before things happened, and
Chicken Jockey.
They just went. I had no idea what any of that was even remotely close about, and I just started laughing with how loud the movie theater just erupted.
Yeah, there was definitely a minor eruption. I think we saw it a couple of weeks after it came out, so the Chicken Jockey fervor had died down a little bit. It wasn't that bad, but there were still some cheers and some claps. Chicken Jockey. Snowboarder Chloe Kim won silver in the half pipe, ending her bid to become the first Olympic snowboarder to win 3 straight golds. Still pretty cool to win a couple of golds in the silver. Yep. She lost to a 17-year-old gal from South Korea. But in the crowd, Shaun White, Snoop, and her boyfriend Myles Garrett.
Who is arguably one of the greatest defensive players to ever play football. That's cool.
Just a physical specimen.
Can you argue that now since he's got a record? I mean, he's just one of the best all time, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, he is one of the best. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if he's the best, but
it's tough because the players now they're better trained, better equipped, all of those things. Imagine him. You put him a few years back against offensive lines that are not what they are today. He'd have 50 sacks.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
It'd be tough to walk around with 50 sacks, though.
Yeah, it would.
You might have just made next year's preposterous statement tournament. Saying 50. There you go. Welcome aboard. Just like raw dogging it without in-seat entertainment.
Love it.
On your way to the Bahamas.
What quote do you have in round 1?
That's a good question. I don't know
who
who
you
I'm
face off
matched
against.
up against.
Sauce, you have 2 in, right? The I Think Too Deeply.
Yeah, which I think has a good shot to win.
And the Deion Sanders is one of the most polarizing people in the history of Earth.
Yeah, I don't know what polarizing means, obviously.
I love the fact that they're finally listening to my brother, because he's going to make this year after year after year now.
But you said it after the Bitcork. How did Rosie not make it?
That's why I thought the whole tournament should just be thrown out. If we go an entire year and there are 68 quotes that are preposterous and none of them are Mark, then it shouldn't count.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Yeah.
It shouldn't count. Yeah, Gino made the tournament. He said that the goalpost was 600 to 700 pounds.
Yep.
And we did a quick Google search. It's closer to 75 to 125
Hockey
pounds.
goalpost, by the way.
Yes.
Fair.
Not
not NFL goalpost.
I think somebody thought it. I think Common thought it was like football goalposts,
like super light.
No, like they were that heavy.
Oh,
he didn't know that he was talking about hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
They had to correct him.
Yeah.
JJ Redick, but I don't know what the quote is. I can't find it. It just says the names.
LeBron,
the Luka doesn't just fall over on his own.
No, that might win.
That Luka just doesn't fall over on his own.
That's for sure going to beat mine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I grew up at White Bear Lake, so I'm used to first round exits.
Oh, brilliant.
Well and you're a Minnesota sports fan.
Well played, Johnny Creasel.
Thank you.
Well played.
Parrish, I assume you're cheering for your brother to win the whole thing.
Absolutely.
I'm cheering for Zach.
Absolutely.
Zach's is my favorite.
What was that, Zach?
Zach said it takes him 2 to 3 weeks to recover from daylight savings. See? That's why it should win. It's funny as hell.
One will probably win.
That's a great line.
Like the Dennis Schroeder quote about modern day slavery in the NBA trade. That's not fun. Yeah. Of course it's the most preposterous, but it's not fun. That's a tough one. Right? Who wants that to win? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We get Zacho to win. And we can make a big deal about it twice a year.
Which it's coming up, right?
It is coming up. We got to make a big deal about it when it hits.
Okay, Zacho.
Parrish, the U.S. men's hockey squad looked like they were going to score 90 goals, but a couple of the goals got wiped away after replay reviews in the first period. But they go on to beat Latvia 5-1. Brock Nelson scored twice.
The oldest man on the team, Minnesota boy, War Road boy, Brock Nelson. Bearing it, he's done this his whole career. He's just a natural goal scorer. You put him with passers, and he's going to find the back of the net. And man, the U.S. looked awesome. Yeah, they got 2 disallowed goals. I mean, goal differential does matter, but as long as you win your games, you won't have to worry about the goal differential. Yeah, it was good to see. Coming out, the first game can be tough. You're going overseas. Your legs might not be. You're probably not quite underneath you yet. Used to the time change, all that.
I feel you.
So, no, the boys look great, and obviously got to give a big shout out to the girls for just jumping to the favorite in the women's hockey.
Their legs are under them.
They got them going, and man, they just routed Canada. And this U.S. hockey player always loves that.
One of the goals that got wiped away for Team USA was Minnesota. Our guy Quinn Hughes had one taken off.
Yeah. I heard driving in, and I've heard it from other people, the questionable goalie interference call. Yeah, they all are. Working those, when there's a goalie interference call and I'm working the game, I'm miserable. You just don't know. It can be so obvious to certain hockey minds that it's not, and then somehow there's goalie interference out, and you just kind of got to throw your hands up. So that's how I feel every time I'm working a game and they go to review. I'm just like, I just don't want to talk until they announce it.
And it ended up not mattering, so that's good. But Zach brought it up earlier, in the international game, that goalie interference one, that is, you would say, trying to be objective, not as a goal scorer that you were.
Yeah, no.
Was that more of a goalie interference than not, or did you think it was ridiculous?
I mean, I always think it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. Especially when I was playing, there was room for that. There was some bumping, if you were if you were skating on a line and the goalie there was just a lot more gray area. And obviously I didn't get too many penalties because that was part of my job, was kind of bumping the goalie to get him off his game a little bit. But yeah, they irritate me. Honestly, there's too many ticky-tacky in a game that has been trying to score more goals and get more exciting, and then to kind of take steps to take away some of the old school grinding goals or going hard to the net. When you're going hard to the net and defenseman's pushing you from behind, you're probably going to catch that goalie if you try to go far post. I mean, it's just going to happen.
Do they? When you guys go over there and you play under the IIHF rules, do they have an explainer? Is there some official thing that kind of breaks it all down, how they're going to call penalties, how they're going to call stuff like that, or are you just expected to know that on your own? You
just know you got to be more careful in the IIHF. For the most part, everything they call is they're most safe, I guess, maybe is what they prefer to call it with their calls. The headshots, all the checking, all that, they kind of brought that stuff in first. But then it's funny because you turn around and you watch certain games, and you'll see the one-handed slash in the NHL on top of somebody's hands, and that's an automatic penalty. And yet the IHF just looks the other way on that one. So it's just, you just got to know that they're going to call it different than the NHL, and you're not going to be able to get away with as much as you do in the NHL.
But what really matters is this.
This is a 2-part one, okay? World of Warcraft has its own language course. If you want to speak Orc, the game offers you a language course.
Is it ORC?
No, it's ORCISH. Orcish, not Orch. The game is a language course. This is a true story about the game of World of Warcraft. Many moons ago, my friends and I were going to run an intervention on Randy because he played it too much. Way too much. He loved World of Warcraft. He would play it we'd go over to his house to hang out and party, and he would just sit at his computer and play it while we were hanging out.
Do you think there's a chance he believes in aliens and dragons and all these things because he was so immersed in the World of Warcraft that he believes all those creatures might actually exist in our world?
Yes, I think that is part of it.
Or maybe there's some kind of a portal from the World of Warcraft to Earth.
Yeah, and he speaks Orch.
I think Orcish. He liked it because it was so realistic.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
Because of the Minotaurs.
Because he believes those are real.
And centaurs. Yes, there's a video we showed us of a real centaur.
Sauce, if outside of your lovely wife, Kel, give me a celebrity that you think is extremely attractive. Female celebrity, extremely attractive.
Margot Robbie is very attractive.
What if Margot Robbie from the waist up, and then a horse from the waist down, female horse, would you make out with the top half?
That's a good question. I mean, I would probably be in pure shock that
this is after a couple of days of talking to her. So the initial shock has worn off. Now you know this is real. You're not hallucinating. You and Margot, the horse, are just roaming the countryside.
Probably, yeah.
Would you make out with the top half?
Sure.
Isn't that kind of bestiality?
It's 100% bestiality.
Thank you.
No, it's 50%.
It's 50% bestiality.
Isn't that too much anyway?
If you want to round up, I'm more of a half bestiality, empty kind of guy.
Yeah.
Sauce?
Yes, sir.
I need to ask the obvious follow-up.
Yeah.
If you make out with the top half,
yeah,
would you consummate with the bottom half?
Probably not.
Probably not.
That was your chance.
Probably.
Just say definitively no.
That is your chance to say
no.
nay.
No, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
If Kel's listening, she needs to ask you about the word probably when you get home.
Okay. Well, no,
that should have been 100% definitively
not bang
no.
a horse.
You said probably not.
Well, I'm watching a Donkey Kong Country speed run right now.
What?
So that gets you. Never mind.
Yeah.
The U.S. men's curling team lost 8-3 to Switzerland, but because they were getting their butts kicked, they're like, look, this is our chance. So they put in 54-year-old Minnesotan Rich Ruohonen?
Ruohonen, yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Something like that.
Which is awesome. Good for him. So check this out, though. That officially then makes him an Olympian, like we talked about earlier. He actually had to get into a game, otherwise it doesn't count.
Good for him.
So he gets in. Officially, the oldest U.S. Olympian in winter Olympic history. That beats a nearly 100-year-old record. A 52-year-old figure skater named Joseph Savage in the 1932 Olympic Games. He was a figure skater, and that year was the first time that figure skating was held indoors for the Olympics.
Crazy.
That's all far back. So we had a 52-year-old, I think he was a pairs skater, but still, even so, 52-year-old figure skater in 1932, and that record is beaten by a 54-year-old Minnesotan. One of us.
That's sweet. Gone too soon.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's still with us.
52-year-old in 1932. They were born in the 1800s. Wow.
He looks
yes,
all business.
Oh, look at Joe Savage.
Wow, he is all business.
Well.
Yeah.
The bow tie.
The last name Savage is pretty awesome if you're in sports.
Yeah.
Great name of a town, too.
Figure skating's not the sport I would have guessed if your name was Joe Savage.
Yeah.
I would have assumed it was a little more of a hand-to-hand combat kind of a...
Maybe
maybe a boxer.
Maybe it was back then, though. Maybe you could
Pairs
throw
figure
elbows.
skating is you should just beat up your partner.
He was the original Macho Man.
He finished first in the ice dance in 1936.
Wow.
I was pissed the other night because I spent like an hour watching the ice dance where it's the couples doing it.
Yeah, Chalk and Bates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch
They're
those two?
awesome, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
they get robbed. I guess they got robbed.
They got robbed.
Yeah.
I spent an hour of my life. I will never get that hour back watching figure skating. And then I was like, awesome, they're getting the gold. And then nope, they got robbed.
Yep. One of the judges was from France.
Exactly, it's BS.
And they gave shockingly, they gave the U.S. team a bad score, which allowed, you guessed it, Frank Stallone, I'm kidding, France, win.
Yep.
Stupid.
Preposterous.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which is why it's fine. They got to do stuff like that to beat America. We are the greatest. So we'll just keep dumping it on them. So in hockey, that's why I wanted it to be 20-0.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. The gals are holding up their end. So
yeah, they are.
The dudes,
Taylor's flying, Grace is flying. They're flying.
Now that the guys are getting their legs under them. When's the next game?
Tomorrow.
For the men?
Men is tomorrow against Denmark.
Yeah.
2:10.
Yeah. And
Ladies play today.
Perfect.
They're a pretty good team. I mean, Denmark's come along. They got some very good hockey players. Lars Eller. They got Freddie Anderson from Carolina. Lars Eller from, Carolina now. He's signing. Carolina.
Do your Lars impression quick. Talk about hockey, though. Talk about the game against the U.S.
I think the U.S. has won the game 5-1. It's not bad.
It's not.
It's not as
bad.
good as it used to be.
No, it's not bad. It's I don't think people would know what you're trying to do if we didn't tell them. But when you say he's doing Lars from Metallica, you're like, it's kind of there.
Yeah, you just pause between every word.
Right, but if you went on stage at like I don't know, comedy club or an improv stage, and you started doing that, people go, I don't understand what he's doing.
Is that guy okay?
No, he's doing a Metallica impression.
Is that guy having a moment?
Oh, okay, continue, I guess.
Yeah, well, boo him off the stage.
All right, the news in a second. Marnie Gellner in like 20 minutes. Initials a little over an hour from now. One final segment with John Kriesel. And don't forget at 8:15, the Initials jackpot now $109,500. Let me say that again. $109,500 potentially.
Incredible.
Hey, the guy last week almost had it, right? What did he guess? LN?
Yeah.
And it was LP?
Yes, sir.
I mean, miracles can happen. It's Friday the 13th. Something weird could happen. Why not an hour and 15 minutes from now? One of you will get a crack at over $100,000 thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. The news is next.